to draw a 0 and a 13 for the numbers on the number line and draw a line for the number line. And then you have to take away 4 from 13 because that's the number you're dividing it by. 13 take away 4 equals 9, and 9 take away 4 equals 5, and then 5 take away 4 equals 1, and then the answer is 3 remainder 1.
So now I'm going to do 72 divided by 5. Well, you do your number line and start with 72 at one end. Then you minus 50 because we know 50 is 10 times 5, which is 22. And then we minus 20, which we know is 4 times 5, which is 2. So we add 10 and 4 because 50, 10 times 5 and 20 is 4 times 5, which is 14. And then we use our answer as a remainder. So 72 divided by 5 is 14, remainder 2.
Today in maths we are going to do 72 divided by 3. So first you do 3 times 10, and you do times 10 because we're trying to find 72 in groups of 3. So 3 times 10 is 30, and then you do 30, you minus 30 from 72, which equals 42. And then you can see that you can do another 3 times 10, which equals 30, and you minus that too, and that equals 12. And then you think, what can you guess, what can fit into 12? What can fit into 12 times by 3, which is 4, and that equals 12 too. And then you do 12 minus 12, which is then 0, and there's no remainders. And then you add up the 10, and the 4, which equals 24, and then that is your answer.
95 divided by 6. If we do 6 times 10, which is 60, and subtract that from 95, we end up with 35. And if we do 6 times 5, which is 30, and subtract that from 35, we have an answer of, we have a remainder of 5, and then 10 add 5 equals 15, so the answer is 15, remainder 5.
468 divided by 3. So you put the number you're dividing, which is 468, here, and the number you're dividing by, which is 3, here. So 3 goes into 4 once, remainder 1, and it carries on to make 16. 3 goes into 16 5 times, remainder 1. 3 goes into 18 6 times, and as there's no remainder, that's your answer, 156.
607 divided by 8. 6 divided by 8 is not a whole number, so we put 0 there as a placeholder. And then we continue on to 60. 60 divided by 8 is 7, with remainder 4. We put that next to 7, which makes it 47. And then if we do 47 divided by 8, we could do, it would be 5, remainder 7, which makes the answer 75, remainder 7.
So we're doing 468 divided by 14. So you write 468 inside and 14 on the outside. And then you can take 10 lots of 14, which is 140. And then you take it away, which gives you 328. So you can do another 10, which is 140. And take away. And then here you have to borrow 1 to make it 12, and then you can do another lots of 10, we've got 188. Just take that away, get 48. So then you can do 2 14, which just gives you 28. And that leaves you with 20, which you can fit in another one, which gets you 6, and then that's your remainder. And then you add them all up. You've got 10, 10, 10, 2 and 1, which gives you 33. You write that up here, and then you write remainder 6.